back to Red Glasses Talks. The title today is God Changed My Life. A friend of mine called recently. Actually, it wasn't a call, it was a text. And he said, I was talking to this guy, and he came into my office, and he was looking around the office, and he happened to spot this book, The 4 Priorities. And I'll talk to you about that in a moment. And he said, you know, I went through that book. In fact, a friend of mine, went through that book with me over a period of probably about a year, and he said, it changed my life. So what are the 4 priorities, and what's this all about? Well, in Matthew chapter number 22, 37 to 39, it says, and he said to them, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. This is the first and great commandment. A second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. And so he was asked, what's the great commandment? And that was Jesus's response. And so what we've done, we've put this book together over the years called the 4 Priorities. And we feel there are 4 principles or priorities that come out of the verses I just read in Matthew 22, 37 to 39. Number 1 is your personal commitment to Jesus Christ. Making sure he's in your life, and then not only maintaining that relationship with him, but making it sizzle in your life. It's the foundation of everything in your life. Priority number 1. Priority number 2 is your personal commitment to loving yourself. Remember, he said the second commandment's like the first. Love your neighbor or other people as you love yourself. As you love yourself. It's a simile, like or as. And the thesis behind this is you'll only love someone else to the degree you love yourself. And you'll only love yourself to the degree you know how much God loves you. So we talk about in the second priority what God thinks about you. And then we take Luke 2:52, the same way Jesus grew when he was young, to grow and take care of yourself and love yourself by maintaining good health. So your physical health, your mental health, your social relationship health, and every other area of your life, mentally, physically, socially, and emotionally. And so again, that's the second priority. The third priority is a personal commitment to other believers in your family, if you're a follower of Jesus. How to be a great husband, how to be a great wife, how to be a great mom, how to be a great dad, and how to function with other people in your sphere of influence and relationships that love Jesus, and how critical that is. The last priority is a personal commitment to the work of Christ in the world. And it basically is focused on how do we, as followers of Jesus, make a difference in the lives of people where we are every day that do not know Jesus. So, God used another man to go through these 4 life-changing, biblical, right from the heart of Jesus, to change him. And so this man takes the time to invest his time to go through this with him, probably over about a year, so he could know the truth, live the truth, and then take someone else himself and go through it so they could know the truth and live the truth. So here's the challenge to you today. Get you a 4 priority book. You can contact us at the Tolson group and we'll fire that baby out to you. Then get someone else, after you read through it, get someone else to go through it with you. Help them to begin to understand these 4 life-changing principles and priorities. Then, oh, by the way, you need to know that's exactly the last words out of Jesus' mouth. He said, go therefore and make disciples. Making disciples means somebody takes you, then you take somebody, and after you take them and build the 4 priorities in them, they take somebody, you start with somebody new, and all of a sudden God uses that to change the planet. Are you involved in his last words, his lasting words? By the way, those last words were a command, not an option, to every true believer. You think about that and then do something about it.